DDI is a lot more software than a company our size theoretically would need, but it's given us a huge competitive advantage by having all of the capabilities in the DDI system. I've seen over the years continued improvements on the GL side, especially with some of the features in 17 to make things more automated, to make the closing more quick. And there's also a lot of things that we can do throughout the course of the month in DDI. We're to the point now where we're closing our month the first day of the new month by the end of the day, in part because of the things like the bank reconciliation that we can keep up with on a monthly basis throughout the course of the month. It allows us to expedite the whole month-end closing process. From the operations side, I'm responsible for warehouse and delivery. We really like the ability to put all of our deliveries in the pod every morning. It makes the whole process of getting orders out in the morning real smooth. We can do it for multiple trucks. So we're able to actually simultaneously be working with loading the trucks physically while also loading the pod from a delivery perspective, and the customers love it. We walk in, they sign the pod, and they're out. We now have a proof of delivery. If they need a copy of their signature, we can go back and get them, weeks or months in the past. It's a very efficient system. It works really well for us. One of the things, we were one of the first companies to utilize the e-commerce platform. Again, we saw it as a competitive advantage. The nature of distribution is, and I've heard people speak about this, the average age of a salesman in distribution is in their mid-50s. The average age of many of the buyers are up there. We saw an opportunity to reach out to the next generation of buyers in the next generation of companies, and one of the ways to do that that's essential is to have the e-commerce platform to allow your customers the ability to order online, to order through the web. Nobody wants you knocking on their door. Nobody wants you calling them up and bothering them. And the younger generation of buyers, wants this mobile environment. And what we're finding is several of our direct competitors don't have a website, don't have that capability. So what's happening is, they may be fine with the typical old customer, but we want the next generation customer. We want the customer with tremendous growth potential. Those customers are hiring younger buyers. Those younger buyers want the e-commerce, type of technology. So it's given us, again, as a small company, it's given us a much larger footprint. I often say that DDI gives us the capability through all the different channels of the software, gives us the ability to cast a much larger shadow than we really are as a company, and that allows us to compete with much larger companies.